We're starting and we're live. Hello, everyone. Hi.
Hi, this is Dr. Spiller, live on point. Glad to be here.
Awesome and amazing.
Who all is on? Who can see us?
They're not gonna talk back to you. But let's give it a couple of more minutes. It's only 4:02, which is 9:02. So let's give it a couple of more moments. I'm looking at the viewership. Let it continue to increase. Let's wait a couple of minutes. One person is on right now.
Oh,
You may not be able to see it, but I see it on my end.
yeah, I can't see it. I just see Stormy.
Okay, yes, you have one right now on the Wealth Connection. You may, give them a couple of more moments.
I showed him where we used to live. Around the corner. No, I didn't take him. I just showed him pictures. No, he ain't heard of Quandale. He's a well-known guy. He's a very popular
So
actor.
really quickly, everyone, if you want to mute, like if you take your mouse and you move it around, you'll see in the middle top part of the screen, it'll be a mute button. You can mute right there. But we could hear everything you're saying right now. So don't start yet. You have one person on right now. Okay, you have, how many people are you expecting? There's 4 people on right now. Hello, everyone. Okay, wait, you're muted now. You can go ahead and unmute.
Dr. Wellington, how many people are ready for this wealth transfer?
I know. Right now we have 4 people on. Hello, everyone. How you doing? I'm Dr. Stormy Wellington Jones in Miramar, Florida. I believe that we could probably go ahead and get started now, Dr. Spiller. I don't know how many people. It's 5 people on right now. You may want to go ahead and get started.
Well, I know that we had this hangout was for the people in the United Kingdom. And as this hangout was for the people in the United Kingdom, one of the things that we're doing is we're positioning people to experience their best life right now. And so, listen, if you are know that other people are supposed to be on the line, you just need to send them a text blast or something like that out there. Send them a text blast and let them know they need to be on this. Even though it's at 9 o'clock, it's never too late to position yourself for this wealth transfer. Wealth transfer. Listen, let me tell you a little bit about myself, and then I'm going to bring someone on greater than myself. My name is Dr. Raphael Spiller. I am a pastor here in Pearland, Texas. My wife and I both lead God's people together, and we were never really into the multi-level marketing business. We just didn't believe in it. We didn't believe in it because we were connected to creating traditional streams of income. And this one person that was very close to me was involved in multi-level marketing, and when I started seeing the income potential with it, my eyes began to open. You guys who are being on the call tonight, I want your eyes to be open. Before I bring on the next speaker, I want to tell everybody, listen, success is given to those who have an open mind. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to open your mind right now and get ready, because the next person I'm bringing on, he's indeed a friend. Not only is he a friend, he's my business partner. Not only is he my business partner, but he's also serving as a mentor to me right now. Let me tell you a little bit about Dr. Damon Coleman. Dr. Damon Coleman did over $270,000. $270,000 in multi-level marketing. Over $270,000. I want you to think about that, because I was told this: if you want to be wealthy, listen to somebody that's making money. If you want to keep your same financial condition, just keep talking to the people that are in your circle. So in his first year, he did $270,000. But not only did he do $270,000 in his first year, he made over $300K the last 5 years. The last 5 years, he's made over $300,000. He was featured in Success from Home twice in 2 years. Now listen, Dr. Coleman resigned from a position where he was making over $300,000 a year to do the business that we're talking about right now. Now, what type of person do you think it is that will walk away from $300,000? What type of opportunity could this be if he's going to walk away, or if he walked away from over $300,000 a year is what he's making? Walked away from that because he heard something. Walked away from that because he saw something. I want you to do me a favor. Why do you need to listen to this person? Because I want you to look at where you are right now and ask yourself this one question. Do you deserve better than what you have right now? Well, Dr. Coleman is going to come, and he's going to share some information with you that will change your life. The one thing that I'm in love with about this guy is that he's a family man. I thought I had a lot of children until I met him. Dr. Coleman resigned. And so one of the things I want to make sure that I do is he's a married man with 5 children. He has a beautiful wife. He's from Atlanta, Georgia, and he's here in Houston. This man flew to Houston to help us launch this opportunity. So that's what we're doing. We're not starting a business. We're launching an opportunity. So without further ado, I'm going to step out of the way to let my business partner, Dr. Damon Coleman, come to the line right now.
Well, hello, everyone, or should I say good evening to everyone in the United Kingdom. We are extremely excited to have you on this Google Hangout with myself and my business partner, Dr. Stormy Wellington Jones, my newest business partner, Dr. Raphael Spiller, and his beautiful wife, Pastor Teresa Spiller. Guys, here in Houston, Texas, extremely excited about not only what has already taken place over the last 90 days, but what's about to take place. And I can tell you right now, we are in the process of making history, guys. We have several exciting pieces of information that we want to share with you today, or should I say tonight. And so what I would ask you to do is go ahead and get in a place where you can take some notes, okay? Get in a place where you can take some notes and just be ready, guys. Be ready to be blown away. We have 3 first that I'm going to share with you as it relates to the industry of direct sales and network marketing. So, I appreciate all the things that Dr. Spiller said about me. Guys, we have had an amazing last 6 years in this industry of direct sales and network marketing, but things didn't always go so well, guys. After 2007 here in the United States, when the economy failed, I lost everything, everything. And my wife and I moved into a 2-bedroom apartment in Atlanta, Georgia. And guys, we started over from scratch. At that time, my wife was in her residency for pediatrics through Morehouse School of Medicine. And guys, she was only making about $40,000 a year. Myself, I was just getting back on my feet. I actually went back to the hair care industry where I started in my early 20s. After losing everything in real estate and a mortgage business, and I got introduced to network marketing in 2008. And yes, I am very proud of my first year accomplishment in network marketing in 2009. But understand, guys, 80% of my success came from being at the right place at the right time with the right leadership. Did I work hard? Yes. But how many of us have been working hard but have not began to live the quality of life that we see for ourselves? And that was me. And so, being in the right place at the right time, guys, I was able to do some amazing things in an industry called direct sales and network marketing, where I had 0 experience at all. I did very well with that company, as Dr. Spiller said, made Success from Home magazine in 2010, actually resigned my position from that company as a top distributor, being the first male actually to hit the top of that company, guys, called Platinum President. But needless to say, resigned from that position, went to another company, guys, and broke records over there as well, and was able to also be featured in Success from Home magazine twice, in 2012. And the only other person that I know that's been able to accomplish that is yours truly, Dr. Stormy Wellington Jones, who you see there right out of Miramar, Florida. And guys, I can tell you 80% of my success in that company also I have to contribute to perfect timing. And here it is now, 2014, over $2 million later throughout my career in the industry of network marketing, guys, I took on a position that would allow my business partner and I to become seven-figure monthly earners. Most people would say, why would you walk away from over $300,000 a year to do something, such as this? Well, guys, I believe in positioning and timing. The only goal that I had in my first company was to make over 100,000 in my first company. I didn't expect to make, a multiple six-figure income. When I got to my second company, my goal became to make 100,000 per month. And now here it is that I've been able to see other gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen are not only over 100,000 but seven figures. And I say, what's the difference between them and myself? What's the difference between you and myself? How is it that some people who have very little experience in an industry, can get in and become a top earner, where some who have years of experience in a particular industry continue to go on and earn average incomes? Well, guys, the difference in us and the difference between myself and those that I got to see earn a strong 6- and 7-figure monthly income is one word, and that's timing. Guys, I believe timing is everything. And here we are right now in 2014, guys. We have an opportunity to be positioned in the beginning of history, guys. We are going to make history while we're living with the company called FG Express. And let me tell you just a little bit about FG Express. FG Express is now in the pre-launch phase. We will be in pre-launch until next year, guys. Our mother company, Forever Green, has actually been around for 10 years, okay? And Forever Green is a publicly traded international company under the leadership of our CEO, Mr. Ron Williams. And when Mr. Ron Williams, who's a former athlete, went to Korea, guys, to work on his business, Forever Green, and work in his business, Forever Green, well, he discovered something that helped him with some pain relief. And guys, someone whose body has been beat up through football and basketball and just about every sport you can think of, the light bulb really went off for Mr. Ron Williams, and he got with his business partners, and they started to look at the possibilities of what could happen with such a revolutionary product. And thus, guys, we have the Power Strip. And the Power Strip, guys, is the only product that we have with FG Express. Very excited about that. It's one product, but it has so many benefits, okay? The name of our product is called the Power Strip. And Dr. Spiller, if you don't mind, could you hand me a Power Strip? Pastor Teresa, could one of you guys hand me a Power Strip? I want to show you what the product actually looks like. You're going to be blown away, guys. But FG Express is a publicly traded company that's international, guys, and global, okay? And I'm going to show you this product in a minute. We have, for the first time in network marketing history, an all-natural product that's been listed by the FDA as a Class 1 medical device for pain and cosmetic. I'll say it again. We have the first ever all-natural product to be listed by the FDA as a Class 1 medical device for pain and cosmetic. Yes, this is a medical device. Look how thin it is, guys. It's as thin as your layer of skin, okay? Very, very thin, very light in weight, but highly, highly effective. Let me ask you guys a question. How many people do you know that suffer from pain? How many people do you believe suffers from pain just in the United States of America alone? Guys, here in the United States of America alone, the pain business is a $650 billion industry, guys. That's just in the United States alone. The cosmetic industry is a $250 billion industry right here in the United States alone. That means that we are tapping into a $1 trillion industry. And one thing that I like to say about our product is that the product is not addictive, but the results are. I'll say it again. The product is not addictive, but the results are. How many people do you know that suffer from migraine headaches? How many people do you know that suffer from back pain, shoulder pain, neck pain, knee pain, migraine headaches, menstrual cramps? How about neuropathy, guys? A nerve, which is nerve damage from people with people who suffer from diabetes. How about fibromyalgia? How about rheumatoid arthritis? How about any type of pain that you can possibly think of? We have an all-natural solution that's more powerful than most of your over-the-counter drugs and just as powerful as some of your prescription pain medicines. But here's the difference. Zero side effects. I'll say it again. Zero side effects. As you take a closer look at our product, okay, you see 15 different languages written on the power strip, and it's 15 different languages for one word, and that word is love. How many of you guys know some people that would love to live a pain-free life? And the reason we have 15 different languages on the power strip is because not only are we the first in the history of direct sales and network marketing, okay, to have an all-natural Class 1 listed medical device for pain and cosmetic, we are also the first company, not in just network marketing, not just in multi-level marketing, but in business, to be open in 190 countries. Not going to be, but right now. We are open in 190 countries legally and functioning, guys, to do business. We are currently shipping product to 170 countries, and we are just now 1 year old and pre-launch. As a matter of fact, we're having our ribbon cutting ceremony in Orem, Utah, right outside of Salt Lake City, Utah, for the grand opening of our corporate office for FG Express. Guys, Dr. Stormy and myself, the young lady that you're going to hear from here in just a moment, understand that we have broken records in every company that we've been a part of. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm not saying that to boast. I'm simply sharing this with you because we got involved with both of those companies after they were already 2 to 3 years old in the United States. 2 to 3 years old. That means we missed formulation, but still was able to generate a high 7-figure income. And with that being said, 1 year, ladies and gentlemen, in pre-launch, still in the formulation phase of what it is that we have to offer right now. And, you know, Dr. Stormy Wellington Jones, she's going to tell you why she was attracted to this opportunity. But let me tell you why I was. Several reasons, guys. And the first reason, I'll say this, and this is going to be a shocker to you, but it was not the product. Guys, my first network marketing business, I made over $250,000 my first year selling girdles, women's undergarments. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine how many people laughed at me? How many of my friends ridiculed me and gave me a hard time? You know, so obviously this industry is not just about the product. Guys, it's about creating momentum and a movement that people see an opportunity where they can win. And I had several leaders that came before me to show me that it was possible, but I was going to defy the odds to become the first male, and that's exactly what happened. And then the second company, guys, I became a part of, once again, I was in a coffee business, but I wasn't even a coffee drinker. How do you make 7 figures, you know, with the product that you don't even consume? How does that happen? Guys, the same way that the owners of these pharmaceutical companies make billions of dollars selling pain pills, okay, and they don't take them themselves. And so is the product important in the network marketing business? Yes, it is. But for me, what's even more so important is the positioning and the timing. And then it's the leadership. So let's talk about the leadership. Well, my personal sponsor is Mr. Brad Hager. He and his wife, Mrs. Marcia Hager, have been in this industry for over 21 years, and combined over 40 years. Mrs. Marcia Hager used to own her own network marketing company, and Mr. Brad Hager has earned well over $25 million in his 21-year career. Not only that, he's helped 12 other leaders earn well over $1 million a year. And so when I saw on Facebook, guys, which is, you know, the biggest social media outlet that's out there right now, that he was coming through Atlanta, Georgia, guys, I reached out to him in his inbox, and I just wanted to know, could I have a moment of his time? I didn't know what company he was with. I didn't know he was with FG Express. I had no intentions of walking away from over $20,000 a month in income. None at all. But I had every intention to interview this man, to learn some of the philosophies that he practices, some of the principles that he followed, as to how he could become one of the top earners in all the world of direct sales and network marketing. Well, thank God that he decided to meet with me. And we sat down, we had an amazing conversation. We might have talked about this product for less than 5 minutes. I told him I'm not interested in another company right now. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing, but I will buy the product just to see how it will work. And guys, that's exactly what I did. I bought the product. At that time, I start suffering from what you call a sciatic nerve. Okay, that's Dr. Spiller's a dog in the background, so excuse the dog barking. But guys, I tried the product on my what you call a sciatic nerve that starts in my lower back and went down through my gluteus maximus, through my leg, all the way down to my feet. That actually caused my leg to get numb. And so I tried the product. The product actually worked, but guess what? That wasn't enough for me to contact Mr. Hager and say, hey, I want in. Guys, because I believe all the products in network marketing are great. That's what makes this industry so amazing, is that it's the stories that sell. So the product has to be phenomenal. The reason I called Mr. Brad Hager is because I had another gentleman from FG Express to try and recruit me through Facebook. And when I told him that I was, already in communication with Mr. Hager, and that if I was going to do this, that's who I was going to do business with, he said, well, have you talked to Brad lately? And I said, no, I haven't talked to him lately. He said, well, did you know that, he's earned over $200,000 just within the last couple of weeks? And I said, no, I didn't know that. I told him I wasn't interested in the company at that time. And, to be honest with you, I haven't talked to him since then. Well, as you could imagine, I could not wait to get off the phone, because I remember when I met with Mr. Hager back in November, he said he'd only been in the business for a couple of weeks. So here it is a couple of months later, and you mean to tell me this man is earning a strong 6-figure income on a monthly basis already? So I told him, I need to know more about this company. I need to know more about the compensation plan, and I want to know a little bit more about this product. Because at that time, I didn't know it was FDA listed. I didn't know it was all natural. Guys, there were so many things I did not know, except for I was in pain, and he told me that this could help me with my pain. And needless to say, he flew me out to Orem, Utah. I had a chance to meet the owner of the company, Mr. Ron Williams. I met Mr. Bob Mauersteed, who's our president. Mr. Bob Mauersteed actually used to be the owner of his own network marketing company. And guys, he took that company to $1 billion plus. The name of that company was called New Way. And he actually sold that company for several hundred millions of dollars, and he retired. Well, guess what? Mr. Bob Mauersteed came out of retirement to do this business. And then they attracted the likes of a gentleman by the name of Mr. Rick Basil. Mr. Rick Basil had an organization of over 7 million distributors, of which 6,000 were millionaires and multimillionaires. What would bring Mr. Bob Mauersteed out of retirement? What would bring Mr. Rick Basil out of retirement? And why would Mr. Brad Hager resign from his former company where he was a strong multiple 6-figure earner? Guys, it's called opportunity. Being at the right place at the right time. It's called having a revolutionary product that eyes have not seen and ears have not heard. It's called being backed by the FDA, which is the highest backing that you can have of all the United States of America and even in other parts of the world, guys, for its credibility. It's called being open in 190 countries. And when you look at companies like Amway, guys, and I'll tell you this, I'm not interested in Amway. Would I join Amway? Absolutely not. But I have to recognize them and respect them, that they're a multiple billion-dollar company. When Amway started in 1959, and guys, do you know that it's 2014 and Amway is still not in 100 countries? Do you know how long it took them to go into 20 countries? Do you know how long it took them to go into 50? How about 70? For them to have opened up in 98 countries over the course of 60 years, close to 60 years now, and to be able to become a multiple billion-dollar company consistently, what do you think we're going to do when we are starting off in 190 countries? when we have the FDA's backing, which Amway or no other company has, guys, when we are at the ground level of something that is in the trillion-dollar industry. We're not another Me Too product. You would not find another product on the planet such as the Power Strip. And here is the training on how to use the product. The first thing you need to do is identify the area of pain. Once you identify the area of pain, you go into your pack, which is a pouch. They come in a resealable container. Because it's fresh, it has to stay sealed, just like a Ziploc. It looks like this, okay? You take it out of the pouch. Once you've identified the area of pain, you literally peel it and you stick it where the fun does not shine. And we know that fun does not shine on pain, okay? And this product will last up to 48 hours. Yes, you can take a shower with it. Guys, the only thing that you don't want to do is put it on top of lotion or oil, but it would adhere to your body for up to 48 hours and bring you all natural pain relief. Now, we have a saying in Atlanta that goes like this: where do they do that at? Well, guys, we do that with FG Express, with the Power Strip. And we're about to break records, guys. We're making history as we speak. Dr. Stormy Wellington Jones and myself, we're what you call 6-stars in the company. And we're the only distributors in the company that went 6-star our very first week outside of our sponsor, Mr. Brad Hager, who is the #1 income earner in the company, guys. And so we're extremely proud to be able to be positioned where we are right now. You're going to hear about the compensation plan here from Dr. Stormy Wellington Jones. But some people might say, what's the difference between you and everybody else? Why would we want to partner with you when, you know, we're making money where we are, you know, and could be potentially happy where you are? But I have to ask you a question. Why did you partner with your company? Did you partner with your company because of the product? Or did you partner with your company because of the possibilities of being able to change your life and help other people do the same? Well, guys, I'm here to tell you that right now, you're in a position to be a part of the most progressive direct sales and network marketing company of our time. You know why? Because we are truly a home-based, phone-based, and also internet-based business. You know, my former companies, we would do what you call home parties. Some people call them mixers. Some people call them showcases. Some people call them business briefings. But we would need to do this several times a week in somebody's home in order to generate an income. We also would need to go to a hotel where we would have a weekly meeting twice a week to generate an income. But guys, understand that we became 6-stars, that my business partner and I, guys, have earned a strong income just in our first 90 days, and we did not have to leave our homes. You know why? First of all, we have the telephone, and second of all, we have the internet. And guys, we are literally building this business in every country in the world, all online and through the telephone. If you can invite someone to a Google Hangout like this, if you can invite someone to get on a live opportunity call, you can most certainly do this business. Is there anything wrong with home meetings or weekly hotel meetings? Absolutely not. Guys, we've been doing that for years, but guess what? Because technology has changed, then I'm changing with it. And I believe in staying ahead of the trends and not catching up with the trends, guys. The majority of the income that's earned in this industry is earned by people who get in first. And right now, we are the first company to actually join network marketing and internet marketing together, where the owner of the company is not saying, don't do this and don't do that. They're giving us full rights and privileges, guys, to build this business internationally through the World Wide Web. And so I'm excited for each and every one of you. Jenny, I've heard a lot of great things about you. And we're most definitely excited for the possibilities of being able to work with you and some of your closest friends. We're looking forward to, as you guys start to build this thing really, really big, to coming to the UK and doing some live events. And that's one thing about it, guys. We don't have to do weekly hotel meetings, but what we will do events. And we might do an event in a city maybe once a month or once every 2 months, you know, to recognize our leaders and, you know, to have a presence you know, with that particular market. But we don't do home parties. We don't have retail sales. Guys, we have an amazing marketing strategy to where all we do is give away free samples of this amazing product, and people can get a free experience for themselves. After getting that free experience, they're either going to want to become a customer or they're going to want to become a business partners. And in a case like myself, they'll become both, a customer and a business partner. And so that's just a little bit about the company, guys. And, you know, if I left anything out, my business partner, Dr. Stormy Wellington Jones, she's going to cover that for me. But I want to bring, you know, to you guys a young lady that I met back in 2008 in my first network marketing company. You know, this lady was very peculiar that she stood out, you know, in the room. She has an amazing, amazing story. And just getting to know her, you know, a little bit about her background and where she comes from, I really connected with her. But guys, if you were impressed with my over $250,000 earnings my first year in network marketing, guys, you haven't seen anything yet. This young lady was actually able to earn in her first calendar year with her first network marketing company $1.2 million, guys. And not only was she able to earn $1.2 million her first year of direct sales and network marketing, but she helped over a dozen of her closest family and friends and business partners, some that she did not even know, to earn a six-figure and multiple six-figure income their first year in network marketing. You know, she's the only person that I know that's been featured in Success from Home magazine, not once, but twice, hitting the top of 2 companies. You know, and Dr. Stormy, I just realized this. We're about to be featured in Success from Home magazine 3 times. You know it's about to happen, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, anyway, this young lady went to her second company, guys, that coffee company that I was a part of, and she broke records over there. Guys, she became the fastest to go diamond in over 50 countries that we were established in at that time. She's a self-published author of her own memoir called The Quiet Storm. She's a proud wife. She's an awesome mother of 3 awesome and amazing children, guys, but most importantly, she's a leader in this industry who knows 100% about the facts, and she is someone that, guys, no one deserves more to be able to break down this compensation plan to you than my good friend and business partner, Dr. Stormy Wellington Jones. Do you mind sharing a little bit about the compensation plan and some of the possibilities of where it is that we're going and how everyone on this Google Hangout to start to take advantage?
Absolutely. Can you hear me okay?
Oh, we can hear you crystal clear.
Awesome. Well, I must say that I am just so excited to be on the line today. I'm so excited and really happy for each and every guest that has been invited to this very private hangout, because we are in the midst of making history. You know, it's so amazing to me, guys, that the thing that attracted me to this opportunity the most is exactly what we're doing right now, which is internet marketing. I know that you know, the majority of you all that's on the line tonight, you're from the United Kingdom. And I just think it's just so amazing that because of technology and because of this particular company, FG Express, embracing technology, look at how we could actually be in your living room and in your homes, guys, without having to get on the plane. And so I don't know about you, but that is very, very exciting for me. I will share with you all a little bit about why I got started here with FG Express and why I know that this is going to be a company that will be the fastest, or one of the fastest, to hit $1 billion. You know, folks, after being in the network marketing industry for close to 6 years and making over $4 million in my career, just a year ago, I retired, okay? I was totally done with network marketing, and mainly probably for some of the same reasons that you're on here waiting to hear that one thing that resonates with you. And guys, I was burned out. That was it. I was, you know, even though I made a lot of money, you know, I was tired of the big promises, but not really the results. I felt as if I gave more than what I was receiving. And so I transitioned over to another career called internet marketing, where I was able to, you know, to build a very strong 5-figure income without leaving my home. See, folks, I was tired of the home meetings. I was tired of feeling like a salesperson. I was tired of feeling like a stalker. And I was tired of the work with the lack of result, if you know what I mean. And so when Dr. Colvin reached out to me without even listening, without even humbling myself, I immediately said no. I am not interested. The first time he called me. But guys, how many of you all know that when something is meant to be, it is going to be? And it came back around to me again about a month later, but this time, folks, it was something that I heard in his voice. He said to me, hey, sis, I'm just calling to let you know I'm about to take a trip to Salt Lake City, Utah. And I said, wait a minute, what's going on in Salt Lake City, Utah? And then he began to share with me, remember that product I told you about? Remember I told you I met with Mr. Brad Hager? Well, I'm pretty excited, and I want you to know, sis, that this man has made over $250,000 in 1 month. And guys, at that time, he was only with the company for 6 months. Well, folks, I don't know about you, but my antennas went up because I'm a businesswoman and I also like opportunity. And I want to share with you what were the most impressive things that really caught my attention. And I wrote it down because I didn't want to forget. Number one, folks, the first thing that got me really excited was recognizing that we could build this business online, okay? That we don't have to do the home meetings, we don't have to do the home parties, but we can literally talk to hundreds of people in a day without leaving our home. See, we use this system that you're looking at right now, guys, to reach people all around the world, all across the country. You know, Dr. Coleman shared with you that we're doing business in 190 countries. Can you just imagine that, guys? And we use this system to reach them, right? That was the first thing. The second thing that excited me was knowing that we had a product that can ship anywhere in the countries that we're open in, which is 190 of them, for $4.95. See, guys, this is the $5 shipment. This is a 30-day supply of product. And I realized, guys, that when you look at where we are, you know, as an economy, and if you look at wealth, guys, wealth is really created through simplicity. Wealth is never created from complexity. It's always a simple system. And so when I saw the simplicity of the product, I said, this is exciting. Then I got the product in the mail, and I began to give the product away, and everyone I gave it to who dealt with chronic pain, mild pain, they all got results. And I'm going to share with you before we end this call what actually is in the product that's making it do what it's actually doing. And so I gave the product away to friends. I gave the product away to people that I genuinely love and family, and 10 out of 10 of them got excited. But I didn't even share this with you guys. Let me just share this with you all. Let me tell you what I experienced. The company teaches you to give away 3 samples, right? And guys, every network marketing company I've been in, I made platinum in 5 months. I went diamond in 4 months. I make it to the top of everything I do. I don't play, right? And this company teaches you to sample like every other company, right? But let me tell you what I noticed about the sample process over here. I noticed that if I give one person a sample pack, which this is a sample pack, and I put 3 samples in there, not only are they going to use that one strip for themselves, but they're going to work for me. They're going to give the other 2 to somebody else. And let me tell you why I believe they do that. Because it's hard for you to really believe that this product works. This looks like a piece of paper. You would never believe that this could eliminate your pain. This can help you get rid of those headaches and those menstrual cramps. And this could stop you from using prescription drugs. You won't even believe that. So because of your lack of belief, you're going to give it away for me. And so when I saw that, I gave it to friends and family members, and they gave it away on my behalf. I said, and guess what? Those people came back looking for me. That's how you build a business, guys, through simplicity and duplication. So I got excited about that. You know, the next thing that really got me thinking, this is pretty amazing. Guys, we have a product that is listed by the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration. We are actually on their website as a Class 1 medical device for pain and cosmetics. This is before I got in. Now I'm looking at all this stuff saying most companies run away from the FDA. But here it is. This company is embracing FG Express. And just 2 weeks ago, guys, we got actually registered as an OTC, an over-the-counter. So you talk about more credibility. What more credibility do you need than that? Now, let's just be a little transparent on this phone, right? Or this line. Don't my skin look pretty good? I know I look pretty nice, right? It's not the blonde hair. Guys, I put Power Shift on my face. I cut it up in little pieces, and I put it on my face at night. So this is not only for pain. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a product that is diverse. It is for dual purposes. I use it on my face. You can use it on your pain. I wear it for my energy. I put it on my back. Okay, it keeps my chakras good. It makes me feel good. It just helps with your overall innate healing of your body. And so those are the things that just really got me excited. Now, here's another thing that was like literally the deal sealer for me. And guys, it was a compensation plan. When I saw this company's compensation plan, I'm one of those people that I really know comp plans. See, guys, a lot of people get into network marketing, and they never really know the comp plan. They never really get it. They think they get it, but they never really get it until they get in and recognize they're not making any money. So when I dug into this company's comp plan, I recognized that we had something really powerful here, that this company was setting us up for true success. And I'm not talking about short-term success. See, guys, I had did that already. I had did the whole, $100,000 in 1 month, and then it goes down, to 30. How do you make $100,000 in a month, and 5 months later you're making 30,000? How do you make 30,000 and 3 months later it goes down to 10,000? See, guys, I wanted something that was long-term and sustainable, and I wanted something that the average ordinary person like yourself, like you, Elaine, like you, Miss Jeannie Jones, could get in and you could duplicate the simplicity of the product. There is no training involved. All we do, folks, is simply give this product away, right? Invite a person to an online presentation, just like what you're watching right now. Invite a person to a conference call, and that's it. The product speaks for itself. And so, guys, let's get back to the compensation plan, because I really want you all to take some copious notes as I share with you the dynamics of this comp plan. I just got the phone before I did this hangout with someone that's my dear friend. She's been in network marketing, guys, for 20-something years, and she's never made any money. And we were talking about her first month in this business. Guys, this lady never made any money. Her first month, without no home meetings, without no hotels, none of that stuff, this lady made almost $7,000. Right now, she's averaging close to $1,000 per week. And that's exciting for me, because she's not what you call a leader or a network marketer, but she's following the system, and the simplicity of it is allowing her to make that type of income. So let's talk about the ways that we're paid. Well, when Dr. Coleman decided to take that trip out to Salt Lake City, Utah, I had already did my research. I gave the product away. It worked. I looked at the FDA's listing on the website. It was legit. I gave the product to my daughter. She used it on her skin. It worked for her. I used it. It worked for me. Then I took the flight. When I flew out to Salt Lake City, Utah, I went there only to get the feeling that this was the place for me to be. I was looking for a home. Guys, I want to be, with people that we are in alignment. And I know that true wealth is created from 5 ways. I wanted to be in alignment with the people that I joined forces with. And so when I went out there and I met Mr. Ron Williams, and I met Mr. Bob Miles, guys, I met people that had the same type of dreams and goals that I had, and the connection was there. We just connected. The second thing that I got when I got out to Salt Lake City, Utah, that Damon and I, we both had clarity of vision. Our goal is to help 1,000 families to make 6 figures in 2014. Our goal is to help 1,000 families make 6 figures in 2014. And that's why I believe you're on this line. The third thing that was exciting for me, guys, it was the timing. I know that in order to create wealth in network marketing, you have to get in at the top and at the beginning. You can't wait till the market is saturated and everybody knows about the company, and then here you go. You're at the end. Guys, you're on this line right now because you're at the beginning. And then the thing that got me excited, guys, as I took a look at timing, when we were out in Salt Lake City, Utah, it was 192 people there. And Damon and I were 2 of 8 of the black people that were there. That just blew me away. It was hardly no African Americans there. It was 8 of us, and Damon and I were 2 of those 8. And I recognized, okay, here it is, guys. I'm at the right place at the right time. And here's the funny thing, and I'm saying this because I need you guys to understand why you're on this line. The funny thing is that I said to myself, how did I get here? Because sometimes you'll be thinking it's too good to be true. If the product was all that, if the comp plan was all that, if the leadership was all that, why am I just hearing about it? Because that's what I'm thinking. Why am I just hearing about this? And as I sat there in that meeting, you know what I began to think? I paid my dues. I have paid my dues. I deserve to be here. That's why it's come to me first, and that's how I want you to feel that's watching me. Somewhere in your life, you have paid your dues, and you're on this line right now because you deserve to be a part of the Wealth Connection. That's it. And so let's talk about how this comp plan is going to make us wealthy, how this comp plan is going to put you in a place where you're earning $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a week. Can you imagine that lifestyle? So guys, let's talk about, we get paid actually 5 ways, right? I'm only going to talk about 3 of them because 3 of them, if I go into all 5, it's going to be money overload. So let's talk about 3 of them. Guys, our company pays out a true 62% in commissions. Okay, that simply means for every dollar that comes in the door, they pay back out 62 cents. And you would say, well, how can they afford to do that? Well, guys, I would tell you, when you look at this product, it's not very expensive to make. The majority of the investment on this product was made in research and development. The doctor that created this product out in Korea, all the money was put in on the research and development. So we get to get the profits of this, guys, a company, and pay it back out to ordinary average people like you and I, okay? And so the first way that we get paid is what we call fast track, okay? I like to call it the referral bonus. When you refer a person to FG Express, my friends, you're going to get paid 25% on the commission, okay? The fast start is 25%. And here's the thing that's beautiful about that. Most companies will pay between 18 and 20% on fast track. But guys, here in FG Express, 25% will be paid out to you with commissions. And here's the great thing about that, guys. Not only is it 25% on the first order, but whatever that person orders for the first month, the first 4 weeks in the business, FG Express will still pay out a true 25%. And so easily, you're going to have a person come into this deal and make $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 their first week, okay, just off of fast start. You're going to have people that's going to come into this business and they're going to make $300, $400, $500 just off of recruiting one person in 1 month, okay? And so let's talk about income stream number 2. Income stream number 2 is the team bonus. Now I want to kind of slow down on this one because if you have never built in a binary comp plan, you may miss it. Guys, the binary comp plan is one of the most secure ways to get paid, where most people pay in a uni level. Okay, when I first got into network marketing, I heard negative things about a binary until I began to truly understand that a binary allows you to benefit from your upline. See, guys, most network marketing companies, your upline only benefits from you. Well, guys, here on FG Express, you are in business for yourself, but you are not by yourself. Okay, which simply means when you get into a binary comp plan, your upline will sponsor people down below you organically by default. They have no choice. And so, guys, this is how our foundation works. You sign up and you're right here. You make a decision to partner with us, you fall right here. You're going to have a left team and you're going to have a right team. It's going to look like this. This is you. My head is you, right? You have a left team, you have a right team. Once you secure your position, you're going to be person number 1 on the left or person number 1 on the right. Guys, the next person that comes into the business, guess where that person will go? Down below you, okay, or down below you. And everybody simultaneously goes one behind the other, okay? And so you're going to look up, and you're going to have people in your organization that you don't even know. People from all across the country. Guys, do you know that Dr. Coleman and I have been in this business for less than 3 months? And we have 85 countries in our organization, and we have only been to 1 of them. We have 4 stars in Malaysia. Okay, we have a huge Australian team. We have a team right now we're building in Africa. Okay, we have a team we're building, in Mexico. Folks, we have teams we're building right now in Puerto Rico. And so you have the opportunity, my friends, to benefit from that. And so you're going to often hear us talk about Project 10,000. Project 10,000 simply means that over the course of 90 days, we're going to put 10,000 brand new people that are either business partners or customers in this business. And once you solidify your position, folks, that's going to be a position of equity. Because guess what? We have no place or no other thing, guys, but to put those people down below you. We have no choice. And so what happens? Let's talk about how that will contribute to your paycheck. We get paid every single week over here in FG Express. Every Monday at 2 a.m. Eastern, the computer is going to take a snapshot of your organization. And folks are going to pay you up to $20,000 per week. $20,000 per week. That's $80,000 per month. And what it's doing is that the computer is looking at your organization and is looking at your volume. Okay? And based off the volume on the smaller team, is going to pay you 12% on that volume down through infinity. And so, guys, our residual is through infinity. Most comp plans pay up to 9 levels, or some pay up to 10 levels. Guys, our residual goes down through infinity at 12%. That right there is huge. And so, guys, understand, income stream number 2 will pay you $20,000 up to $20,000 per week, okay? And our residual is down through infinity. Now, let's talk about what got me excited, what made Dr. Coleman walk away, resign, donate his $20,000 a month income back to his previous coffee company. Let me tell you what it was. It's income stream number 3. Guys, we have a check match program that is out of this world. Guys, what happens is that we have a check match program that would allow you to make, guys, a matching check off of the people that you bring in and the people that they bring in down 4 levels. So let me give you a picture. Let's just imagine that I personally brought Dr. Coleman into the business, right? And Dr. Coleman goes out there and he gets himself up to $5,000 per week. Well, guys, if I brought Dr. Coleman to the business, guess what, folks? Can you imagine making up to a 50% check match? So every time Dr. Coleman gets a check, I just made $2,500 if he makes $5,000. Let's say Dr. Coleman makes $50,000 a month. Well, guess what? 50% of that is $25,000. That means I just made $25,000 because Dr. Coleman made $50 and I brought him to the table. Well, what about, I know that Dr. Coleman is going to go out there and he's going to make $1 million next year. I know that. Well, guess what, folks? Because I brought him to the table, I just made $500,000. That's off of one person, guys. You could pick one person and run with that one person and get that person to $20,000 a month, and you just made $10,000 a month. So think about all the people that you could get to $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month, and you get a 50% check match. And that's the first level. The second level will pay 25%, right? So I bring in Damon. Damon, goes out there and he brings in Dr. Spiller. Well, guess what, folks? Damon's going to get 50% off Dr. Spiller. I'm going to get 25%. That third level is 15%. That fourth level is 10%. When you hit the all-star position in our company, folks, you're going to get 4 check matches down 4 levels deep. That's the total of 100% check match. And that's not for a short period of time. That's not a one-time bonus. That's every single time that person gets a paycheck. That is pretty exciting. And that's pretty large. So let's talk about how you get started and why I'm so excited for you guys, because you're simply at the right place at the right time. Oftentimes we hear that, and guys, we're going out to our ribbon cutting in Salt Lake City, Utah. We're going out to our ribbon cutting in Salt Lake City, Utah this weekend, guys. Can you just imagine being at the ribbon cutting of one of the fastest companies to hit $1 billion, and your leaders, people like myself, and Dr. Spiller and Dr. Coleman, we're going to be there, guys, standing in the gap for you, getting all that good energy. And so let me just share with you guys, we have 6 ways to get started. And the thing I love about this company is that it doesn't have a one-size-fit-all plan. I don't care if you get in at the bottom or if you get in at the top. But you're going to find that most people in network marketing, they always say, hey, I want to get in at the top, right? And I want to get paid quick, right? And so we have A packs, B packs, and C packs. Let's talk about our A packs. Our first A pack is a 1997 package. That's about $2,000. I don't know if that's available in the UK. I don't think it's available. Our first pack for you guys in the UK is a 1497 pack. Okay, that package would give you 450 power strips, and it will grandfather you in, guys, for a limited time. You're able to be grandfathered in at a leadership level, which would allow you from day one to qualify for a 25% check match. You also are going to get 450 power strips, and with that package, you're going to walk away with some free product as well. Again, free. Our company is giving away free product, again, for a limited time. I will tell you all that this is something that you really want to have, which is product, because you want to focus on getting this product out to as many people as possible. This is a highly impactful product, okay? Now, the second pack we have is a B pack. That first B pack is $9.98. The $9.98 pack includes 300 power strips, okay? And you're also going to receive a nice amount of product for free. Again, that's limited. You're also going to be grandfathered in at a top position, which will allow you to be a leader from day one, guys. This is all limited during this pre-launch. This is all limited, okay? We also have a package for $4.99. That's Lateral Transfer Pack B, where you're going to be able to receive 150 power strips, right? And you, too, will be grandfathered in at a top position, okay? And you're also going to receive some free, F-R-E-E, product. Then we have the C-Pack, guys. The C-Pack is really for your consumers. It's really for your customers. But I always tell people that you want to get in where you fit in. You know, I believe that you will only miss 99% or 100% of the shots that you don't take. And so the first customer pack or C-Pack that we have is for $139. That package will include 30 power strips, and you're going to get some in there for free as well, okay? You will not qualify for a check match. However, because of that binary that I talked about, guys, solidifying your position right now while Dr. Spiller and Pastor Teresa are pre-launching, you definitely want to do that as soon as possible. So if that's all you can afford, guys, you go ahead and go for it. The next package we have is called a single pack. That single pack is $69. With that package, you're going to receive 15 power strips. And guys, you're also going to get some product for free. That product does not, that pack does not qualify for any check match, okay? Now, let me tell you that each power strip will last for 48 hours. You can take a shower with the power strip. It's water soluble and it's biodegradable. All you got to do is stick it wherever it hurts, and you can take a shower with it, and it still will keep its strength. Once you're finished with it, instead of throwing it away, guys, you take the power strip wrapping and you put it in your soil, and it's going to allow your plants to grow green and beautiful. Each person that go ahead and solidify their position of equity, guys, you turn that application over to whoever invited you here tonight, and your credit cards will not be charged right now. Right now, we're only taking applications, and we're allowing you to be a part of this launch process. We're going to be doing a series of calls just like this, where you can put your friends and your family members on this call, because, guys, here's what's going to happen. Remember, whoever invited you here has 2 top positions, which means once you get in, if you solidify a top position, that means from here on out to the end of time, everyone has to fall down below you. That can mean a lot to your income. So what we're doing during this pre-launch stage is that we're only allowing you to submit your application, and the day of actually officially going in the system, whoever comes to the table with the most amount of applications, you're going to be the one securing those top 2 spots. I would tell you all the difference between a top spot and a bottom spot can be the difference between $5,000 a month and $50,000 a month. $50,000 a month and $500,000 a month. Guys, I'm just so excited for you. Remember, why are you here right now? Because you have paid your dues somewhere in your life, and you absolutely deserve it. You deserve to be a part of the Wealth Connection. Thank you so much, Dr. Spiller, you, Miss Jenny Jones. That seems and sounds like a talk show movie star, wealthy name. I'm looking forward to coming out to the UK. My last time being there, it was pretty cold, but I made a lot of money out there. So you people in UK are very ambitious. You guys are go-getters. One thing I like about you guys, I mean, you guys are loyal. I know that for sure. I've had an opportunity to work with some people from that market, and you guys know how to go to work. So I'm fired up and excited for you all. It is time for redemption. It is time for restoration. Thank you so much. I'll turn it over to you, Dr. Spiller. You're muted. You're smiling really nice, but you're muted. There you go.
Yes, I see myself. I mean, I'm flabbergasted at this moment. This is a destiny moment, you know, and these moments don't happen too often. Both of my team partners have said enough. They've given you enough information to make an educated decision on what you want to do. Opportunities like this don't come too often, and I think the instructions were clear. Miss Jenny Jones is waiting for you. She's waiting to look to see who her leader is going to be in these next days. The momentum is going to happen so fast once the word gets out of what we're getting ready to do. So listen. Some of you are going to be too excited to go to sleep. Too excited to go to sleep. In 3 hours from now, we have our regular call going on. And you may have some people who don't sleep at night that you want to connect to this call. So I want to give you that information for that call just in case you want to connect some people to it, okay? That number, it's going to be 3 hours from now. It's 4 o'clock here, but 3 hours from now, you never know who's still up, especially when you're talking about money and ending cycles of poverty. Plug them into this call tonight, 712-432-8255. 0075. Again, that's 712-432-0075. And that PIN that they can dial in is 227731#. Again, that's 227731#. I want to give you that information because, listen, just because it's nighttime, just because it's late, doesn't mean that people are not up contemplating. There's going to be somebody up watching an infomercial tonight. Instead of an infomercial, they could be hearing something that could ultimately transform and change their lives. So, Dr. Wellington, I see you there. Thank you so much.
Really quickly, I have some information to give out. I'm reading a text message. Number one, I'm sorry, guys. Make sure that if you have a pen and paper, write down this website. If you want to see some testimonials and actually hear what the doctors are saying about this amazing product. And if you want to just eyeball for yourself the FDA listing, feel free to go to www.fgxinfopack. That's info and that's pack.com. Also, guys, at this very moment, this thing is taking off so quickly. We do not have any samples in your market, not yet. We will be getting those out possibly tomorrow, which will take a few days to get there. But if you want to get back with Miss Jenny Jones, guys, please Skype her at jenny.jones24. Okay, Skype her back at jenny.jones24, guys. Thank you so much, Dr. Spiller. Back at you.
Okay, Stormy, just wanted for clarity, the package size in the United Kingdom is at $15K. I don't know, $1,500 US dollars. They don't have the large pack of 2,000. I didn't know if you said.
Yeah, I didn't say it. I told them we didn't have that.
Okay, yeah, that's Dr. DeMond was wanting to make sure that I reiterated that point. So, listen, guys, thank you so much for being on tonight. I always end every call that I do with this one slogan: success is given to those who persevere. Good night.
Dr. Spiller,
huh?
Are we doing this tomorrow? Because I'm reading that we're doing this tomorrow.
We need to continue to do it.
So tomorrow, same place, same time, folks. Go ahead and get your friends and your loved ones on and allow them to journey with you as we stay connected with the Wealth Connection. Tomorrow, same place, same time. Thank you so much, Dr. Spiller.
Thank you.